Okay, so we can go over the practice quiz really quick, and then if you guys have any questions, we can go over those. Okay, so blank is an example of dry heat. Autoclaving, incineration, pasteurization, or boiling. Yep. According to the radiant energy spectrum, do longer or shorter wavelengths have more energy?
Shorter.
Yep. Another word for light repair is?
Photo.
Yeah, half of it.
Photolace? No.
That's
Sorry.
that's from, well, that happens, that's what's released during light
Oh,
repair.
okay.
But it's actually photoreactivation is another word for it. Okay, which of the following is a fomite? A contaminated utensil harboring bacteria, a person with HIV, the Anopheles mosquito harboring Plasmodium, or water containing Giardia lamblia?
A?
Yep, because it's an inanimate object. Okay. Which of the following is an example of pasteurization? 15 pounds of pressure, 121 degrees for 15 minutes, dry heat at 170 degrees for 2 hours, 100 degrees for 10 minutes, or 63 degrees for 30 minutes, 72 degrees for 15 seconds.
Is it D and E?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, D and E. Okay, so here's a decimal reduction time question. If you have 10 to the 6 bacteria with a decimal reduction time value of 30 seconds when autoclaving, how long would it take to kill all the cells? We can move this one up here. So 10 to the 6 is 1 million. Okay, so at 0 seconds you have 1 million. 30 seconds you have 100,000. At 1 minute, because we're adding by 30 seconds every time. So 1 minute, you have 10,000. 1.5 minutes, you have 1,000. 2 minutes, 100. 2.5. You have 10. 3 minutes, you have 1. Okay. Marker's not working. So 3.5 minutes it would take to get to 0. So he'll probably ask you something similar to this, but you might have more bacteria and the decimal reduction time, more or less bacteria, and the decimal reduction time will be different. Are X-rays an example of ionizing or non-ionizing radiation?
Ionizing.
Yep. True or false? Neither normal microbiota nor transient microbiota are harmful. False. Because they could be opportunistic pathogens just waiting to get in to your body some way, into a different area where they could cause disease. Okay, true or false? An epidemic curve can reveal where you are in the course of an epidemic and possibly be able to project its future course.
True.
Yep. That's what they're good for. Okay. The 1918 influenza epidemic was spread by vectors, droplet infection, fomites, direct contact, or biological transmission.
Droplet or direct contacts, I guess.
Yep. Both of those. Droplet infection is actually a type of direct contact, so that's why it's both. Okay, true or false? Amoebas travel very quickly because of their pseudopods. False. The enterobe tube performs blank different tests, and the IMVIC uses blank different tests.
12?
Yep, 12 for the enterobe tube.
And 4.
And 4, yep. Okay, thermophilic bacteria grow between what temperature ranges?
45 to 65.
Yep. That's right. Okay, how is bacterial heat sensitivity determined? This one was in, yeah, this one was in the background of Lab 22. Does anybody know? Is that 14. In the
What
book.
was that? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, go for it.
Well, I was just saying, it's that thermal death time and death point, wasn't it? One of those. No?
Actually, in the book it says it's determined genetically.
Oh.
Yeah. Which, I mean, yeah, when I was
Down
reading
the
it, I was
wrong
like,
road.
really? That's why I thought it might be good to point out.
I was down the wrong path.
Heat sensitivity is genetically determined, and then it's partially reflected in the optimal growth ranges, which you guys need to know, and by the presence of heat-resistant endospores. Okay. Which is more effective at killing bacteria, extreme heat or extreme cold? Heat, yeah. Cold kind of just stops it from growing, but heat actually kills it. Okay, UV light induces blank in DNA, resulting in mutation. Thymine dimers, photolyases, photoreactivation, or endonuclease.
No?
This is the one that actually causes the
dimers?
damage. The dimers, yep. The light repair is what releases photolyases. So that's how photolyases actually split the thymine dimers. And endonuclease is what comes out during dark repair. Okay. And which wavelengths are the most lethal? UVA, UVC, or UVC? UVC. UVC. What are variables to consider when selecting an antimicrobial agent? pH, solubility, toxicity, organic material present, cost, all of the above. Yes. All of the above. Okay, so when a phlebotomist cleans your skin before drawing blood, he or she is using a disinfectant, an antiseptic, an antimicrobial agent, or aseptic technique.
Ooh, could be two.
You know? Okay, well, first of all, so would it be a disinfectant or an antiseptic?
Antiseptic.
Antiseptic. So it's definitely B.
And would it be D too?
It would definitely be C,
Oh.
because antiseptics and disinfectants are both antimicrobial agents. And I actually don't think it would be D, because I think
That has to be like,
that's just when you don't let any bacteria into whatever you're doing.
okay.
So you successfully isolate and culture a pathogen from a sick patient and perform a disc diffusion test. You notice a large zone of inhibition around the penicillin disc. This means the bacteria is blank to penicillin. Susceptible, intermediate, or resistant? Susceptible. Yep. Would the 1918 influenza outbreak be considered an epidemic or an endemic disease? Epidemic. Why were rapid identification methods developed? So we can quickly identify IMVIC positive bacteria, to provide a large number of results from one inoculation, to quickly kill all bacteria in a given sample, or to determine antibiotic sensitivity. B. Yep. Amoebas are a type of Rhizopoda, Apicomplexa, Euglenozoa, or Celiophora. A. I know, we kind of went over these. Are disinfectants bactericidal or bacteriostatic? It actually could be either. That's kind of a trick question. I just wanted you guys to know that it could be either bactericidal or bacteriostatic, just depending on what it is. And last question, true or false, antimicrobial agents must be matched to specific organisms and environmental conditions?
I'll go with true.
Yep, you got it. All right, cool. Well, that's all I kind of had planned for the review. So, do you guys have any questions? Okay, just read through the manual and go over the terms. I'm sure you guys will be fine. I think this one's going to be a little bit easier than the first one, so don't think you have anything to worry about. But if you do think of any questions, you can just email me anytime, and I'll try to answer them for you. Yeah, no problem.